nothing says cup football like wasting footballers' time and playing them in Uno when they could be using it valuably training for their upcoming game. Jared Clark, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. How often do you think you play Uno?
Oh look, we play a different version at home. Like that comes from Vanuatu, but you know, sometimes in the office we'll play as well on lunch breaks, but not as often as maybe I should be now.
I'm happy to go off whatever your Uno rules are, just to make it fair. So what are you thinking?
Well, we usually play like if you pick up, you can't put down. You can put 2s on 2s and 4s on 4s, and then everything else is fine.
Okay, I'm happy with that. You let me know if I do anything wrong. Let's just take that as green.
All right.
And I'll let you start.
All right. We won't take that as green.
All right. you could have been worse and said you give it to me as a +4. I suppose. Oh my. All right.
We use that as a +4.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
You choose the colour.
Cutting in here.
No?
Red.
Red. All right. Big game. Played them twice in the space of I think a week almost. And how are you looking forward to
that? Yeah, massively. Obviously, we've got them Monday. Just across the way at Raiders there. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. Obviously, a big game, and yeah, it's one that's always marked in the calendar. And to get them, you know, now to have them a third time as well. Yeah, looking forward to that, and especially like within that space as well. You know, you sort of get to have 2, you know, big games where you know there's really a lot of emotion there. So.
And of course, you're also a member of the Vanuatu national team. I guess how's that journey been over the past few years? You've been to an OFC Nation Cup final, which you unfortunately did lose, but I can't imagine it'd be easy, you know, marking Chris Wood in the likes.
Yeah.
I'll say yellow.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome to be a part of it. Yeah, for the last 3 or so years now, since 2022. So yeah, obviously you've named Chris Wood there, but obviously there's a lot of you know, other great players within that squad. But yeah, it's been really awesome.
Do you have a particularly fond memory, or is that, would you say, probably the highlight so far?
I'd say yeah, my biggest highlight would be playing against New Zealand in that final in Vanuatu as well, and then yeah, family being there throughout the tournament too. I didn't say but you know how we want to say the game's over.
I'll ask you one more question, I guess. Big game. How have you also found your season so far playing with Beograd?
Yeah, really good. We're in a sort of a good moment as we are now. Something that we've brought in this year that's helped us a lot is depth, and I think that's allowed us to be competitive in all games. You know, whether it's cup or league, and then sort of where we're sitting on the table and where we have progressed through now in the cup, sort of really shows that. But I think as well, just being able to stay consistent and confident in the way we approach games has been probably the biggest mindset change sort of thing. And I don't think it was ever a doubt of the talent that we had, but I think just sort of shifting our mindset and going, you know what, we can actually challenge for things. That's been sort of the biggest change, I think, in the dressing room.
Absolutely. You've been great to watch so far. Is any final message to the Beograd fans for both of the games coming up, especially the one in the cup?
Nothing more than, we know that you guys will be there. Sad ću reći na srpskom, ako možeš da dođeš, moraš doći.
Yeah, what he said. Thank you, Jared, for joining me.
Cheers. Thank you very much.